Plus, we're going to say it. Moist, moist, moist. That's right. We went with that.
Oh, my God.
That's how we're describing this morning. But Storm Team 4 will tell us what to expect for the rest of the day. Very famous Saturday Night Live routine. Good morning, everybody. 6:30 a.m. on this Tuesday, June 10th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
Hi, I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here tracking commuter alerts. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa, who we blame for the language we're using this morning, tracking the forecast. It is what it is.
It's a meteorological.
That's it.
But
no, you're right.
It's
That's why I use that term.
Yeah,
terrible.
It's our own private problems.
It is.
Yeah. We're just immature. All of us are just immature.
That's right. And thousands of you giggled at home as well. We know you did. We know you did. We have some low clouds and all of that humidity, some drizzle. And if you're not seeing the drizzle, we've got some pretty hefty showers right now in and around Manhattan, pushing into the Bronx currently. So you can see that purple on the radar. I don't see any flash of lightning with this just yet. So give it a little time if you're about ready to head out. That should be pushing off to the north. But you can see also through Rockland and Orange County. But this has been heavy and moving in from Warren and Hunterdon County up into Sussex County. Some spotty showers through Morris and Passaic County as well. So that's going to be around for the next few hours. We've got 62 muggy degrees at Central Park. And as I mentioned, if you're not seeing the showers, you've got some drizzle and some fog. Less than an eighth of a mile visibility in Toms River and Islip. Temperature wise, once we get past the showers, which for the most part, the first half of the day, by early afternoon, a lot of us, it's not only drying out, but getting some sun in here, will be about 75 degrees through 7 p.m. That is our high for the day. All right, 6:31. Adele, how are things being affected by some of the rain? Maybe some slowdowns?
Definitely some slowdowns. And of course, as Maria has been mentioning, also visibility low in areas. So it's definitely going to be one of those days you're going to need extra time out there. Right now, we're looking at a live look outside onto the approach to the Holland Tunnel. Surprisingly, at 139 approach, not doing too bad there. But the Turnpike, we've been seeing heavy backups here for the past few weeks. So right now, delays are already set at about 20 to 25 minutes. Obviously, that's just going to increase. We'll keep you posted on that. Route 9A northbound completely shut down over by North State Street. This is for some lingering construction. You're going to want to stick to 100 or Route 9 instead. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you. 6:32 right now. Developing in California. President Trump is ordering more National Guard troops and Marines to Los Angeles as clashes between police and protesters continue. After another for the New Jersey primary election. Today, voters will choose who will advance in the race to replace Governor Phil Murphy. Today, New York's Jen Maxfield's in West New York. 6:41 right now. Maria LaRosa with the school day forecast.
Yeah, time to think about what the weather you're facing out the door. For many of us, we've got some heavy showers. So take it easy through the neighborhoods. A lot of fog, too. By lunchtime, a lot of areas starting to dry out, at least the skies, and then some sunshine breaking out this afternoon. It's full summer by the time we get toward the end of the week. Talk temps in the 10-day.
Thank you. And still ahead, World Cup.
Back onto Route 18 now in New Jersey. Now the northbound side has 2 lanes closed off for police department activity over by West Ferris Street. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to let you know how the delays are looking and help you get around it. Here's a live look outside right now onto the Gowanus Expressway. We've got eastbound slowdowns into the Brooklyn Bridge. You're watching Today in New York.
6:45 now, seeing a buy now, pay later option offered at checkout. It can be tempting for shoppers, but is it the right move for every purchase?
Better get Baccaro for what to know before you commit. Here's News 4 consumer reporter Linda Baccaro. Now, Maria LaRosa is here with the weather, and certainly gray. And you said earlier you didn't even have enough cameras to really show much of anything, right? At a distance.
I know. Yes, exactly. Because we have, if we're not seeing some of the heavy rain, you've got a lot of drizzle and low cloudiness and some fog, pretty dense fog too at that. But as far as the rainfall aspect to our forecast, you can see where the timing is focused. For the most part, the first half of the day, then just a chance of showers heading into the afternoon. So really, it's going to be a morning commute and early lunch hour type of setup. And you can see plenty to track on live radar right now. You can see through Westchester County, north along 87, 287 and the Thruway. Some heavier showers and storms now in through northwestern New Jersey, moving into Orange County as well. Off to the west, still some thunder and lightning with some of these showers moving through Harrisburg. So there's still a little bit more more to go before we see things quiet down a bit. So be ready as you head out this morning with the rain gear. You'll need at least the jacket or the umbrella. And as you can see, even through 10 a.m. coming through the city, Long Island, Connecticut, Hudson Valley. By the time we get to late afternoon and evening, most areas are dry. You can even see some clearing. There is that chance, especially north and west of the city, for a few lingering showers or storms later on today. And then we can get into this, the hot and the dry. Temperatures will be back into the summertime level, low 80s, mid and upper 80s by Thursday. Along with that, the dry skies. Then we see this boundary sort of get hung up. This is another setup that we've gotten very used to. That's going to keep the clouds and the showers around. It does look like for at least Saturday. We'll see how everything moves and if we can get some drier days in between what will be frequent showers, or at least the chance of them through early next week. So you can see reduced visibility, some showers out there now, 62 degrees. It's really humid. The dew point in the 60s. So now we do have some patchy dense fog heads up here through the city, Long Island, Connecticut, and central and South Jersey. Some areas visibility right now less than an eighth of a mile. Up to 75 today. Again, some sun trying to break out before it sets later on today. 63 degrees overnight tonight. Tomorrow, dry skies, some sunshine. You may notice a little smoky haze in the sky too. 83 for the high Wednesday, 87 on Thursday. That's the peak for the next week and a half as we see showers for the weekend back down into the low 70s, and we'll be in and out of some shower chances next week. It does look like we stay in the low to mid 70s for the most part. All right, 6:49 now. Adele, how are things looking out there?
Very slow right now, at least on Route 18 northbound heading into the Turnpike. It's actually running from West Ferris Street out to the New Jersey Turnpike. Police department activity is closing down 2 lanes, and you can see it. We've got a pretty tight ride as you make your way through the area there. Right now, Route 1, though, 130 is still moving along just fine. The Turnpike itself also in great shape. We will, of course, continue to keep you updated on that. A little further north, we've got late running construction. This was supposed to wrap up around 6:30. Unfortunately, it's still out there. The Turnpike southbound Western Spur, 2 lanes are closed off from the Eastern Spur split and merge heading down to exit 15W. And if you are making your way onto the Cross Bronx Expressway here, a westbound side, a bit sluggish as you make your way into 3rd Avenue. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It's Tuesday, June 10th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero's here tracking our roads and rails on a Tuesday, and Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa here with a look at today's forecast. People want a break.
Right?
Everyone's
I know. I have one for you this week.
Good.
Nice.
The next few hours, not so much.
Okay.
So, yeah, we are going to continue where we left off yesterday with some of these showers and that sort of drizzle. And some of the showers have been pretty heavy, even through Midtown earlier this morning. And you can see right now that low cloudiness across the river. So the big picture showing this is our cluster of showers that we're dealing with now. You can see still more off to the west, and that red box right there, that's a flash flood warning. So some drenching thunderstorms potentially in the offing here. But you could see next few hours, keep that umbrella handy along with the low clouds, that drizzle, some reduced visibility. So some fog from the city, Long Island, coastal Connecticut, and down the shore. So heads up there. The next few hours, keep that umbrella handy. By 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, maybe even a few breaks coming around. So most areas, the skies are starting to dry by then. We'll see 75 degrees, humidity still going to be present. We're not going to see some refreshing air mass come in. So just keep that in mind. And then temperatures with fair skies overnight tonight, dipping back into the low 60s. All right, let's see what's up with that commute. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning to everyone streaming with us. If you're heading out the door right now, we've got some late running construction. It was supposed to wrap up at 6:30 a.m. It's still out there and really no word yet on when it is going to clear out. This is on the Turnpike southbound Western Spur. The roadway is reduced down to 2 lanes from the Eastern Spur split and merge heading down to exit 15W. Then on the northbound side of the Eastern Spur, we've also got delays picking up heading into the George Washington Bridge. And then if you are heading out to JFK Airport anytime today, we've got that long-term construction around the terminals, and it always slows things down. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much.
Came with Maria, so looking for a break in the clouds there, Maria.
Yeah, we'll get it for some of us later today, but obviously the morning and the first half of the day, we're kind of in the showers, even a few thunderstorms so far this morning. But as you can see, it's the cooler and the stormiest day of the next few. By the time we get to Thursday, it's full on summer heat. That doesn't last forever either. I'll talk about what could be an unsettled weekend ahead in the 10-day.
So much, and still to come, final farewell, the community.
And if you are making your way onto the roads right now, we've got some unexpected construction here. Route 18 northbound, 2 lanes are closed off over by West Ferris Street. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to let you know what other closures are going to affect your commute around town. Here's a live look outside right now onto the Hamilton Bridge. You're watching Today in New York.
LaRosa is checking on the weather on this Tuesday. Not the prettiest of days of the week, I guess.
Not at all, right? It's off to a very gloomy start. We've already had some heavy showers this morning, plenty of low clouds and drizzle. But this is more of a first half of the day type of setup where we are looking ahead to the afternoon and evening, a lesser chance for these showers and storms. And then you can see where we're headed into tomorrow. So we do get a nice little break. It's just pretty messy right now. So you can see with live radar from Bergen County into Orange, and also now seeing some lightning with that little cell coming into Rockland County. Nothing severe, but you see that purple and the red. That is some heavy rainfall out there, and definitely enough to slow things down on the interstates, and some of the showers through Morris County too. Still more off to the west. We've got some lightning and thunder through eastern Pennsylvania. So it's going to take a little bit more time for some of this to really wrap up. So it's with us through the morning hours. You can see with the hour by hour forecast. Keep the umbrella handy through at least lunchtime in the city, into the early afternoon from Long Island and into Connecticut and the Hudson Valley. And in fact, even through the evening hours, still some lingering spotty storm or shower chances, especially north of the city. Otherwise, again, it's pretty gloomy out there, and there are some areas, some pretty dense fog from the city, Long Island, coastal Connecticut, and central and south Jersey, where visibility at times has already been less than 1/8 of a mile. All right, so where's the better weather? It's tomorrow. We see a lot of sunshine, and not just dry, but hot. We're going to see low to mid and upper 80s by the time we get to Thursday. This boundary, though, this is going to plague us here into the early part of the weekend, where it's just keeping the clouds and the showers around. So not a picture perfect start to the weekend as it looks right now again. So grab the umbrella for sure. By the time we get to the afternoon, 71 degrees on our way up to 75. And again, with those morning storms later on drying out. So it looks like clear skies tonight. A nice start to the day tomorrow, down to 63 degrees. Even warmer tomorrow. We'll see 87 at Newark, 83 for the high in the city. By Thursday, even warmer than that. Still in the 80s on Friday, but more clouds. And then we'll keep an eye on those shower chances here for the weekend, especially on Saturday, and then in and out of some of those shower chances early next week, staying in the 70s. All right, let's see where those delays are right now. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning to everyone streaming with us. We are hitting a few issues out there, but first I want to give you all a reminder. First up, Morrison-Essex line, specifically the Morristown line. You are going to be seeing up to 10-minute delays from Dover to Morris Plains because of long-term track work. Also, new schedules are in effect across the board, so double check those timetables. And if you are going to be making your way through Manhattan here, as a reminder, we've got the Tribeca Film Festival in town. So you can expect to see closures, detours, and delays throughout Soho and Tribeca. And making your way into New Jersey here, Route 18 northbound, we've got some construction until further notice. West Ferris Street to the Turnpike, you've got 2 lanes closed off. Alternate side parking rules in effect for today. Michael, back to you.
More